Hey guys, I'm Natalie. Welcome to today's workout. We'll kick it off with a 2-minute warm-up, then go right into 60 minutes of high-intensity intervals. We're breaking it down into 4 rounds, 8 exercises per round using a 20-second high, 10-second rest protocol. In between each of the rounds, we've got another 20-second rest, and then finishing up with a 2-minute cool down. I've got a set of 5-pound hand weights in the floor mat. If you wish, you can do this entire routine without any hand weights. Just mimic the upper body exercises using your own body weight, or you can use lower hand weights if you wish, 1, 2, 3 pounds. Let's kick it off with our 2-minute warm-up. I want you to suck that belly button in towards the spine, pull yourself up through the crown of the head, drive those knees up towards your chest, get them up nice and high, and deliberately pull down something overhead. Don't just flop your arms around. And try, as we're working out, to engage all of your core, which is from your pelvic floor to your diaphragm. So be mindful of your pelvic floor. You're not going to be able to squeeze it the whole time, but try and keep it engaged along with all of the muscles in the midsection. Okay guys, bring it into a knee to elbow. And I'm going to show you lower impact options for all of the moves that have jumping. So if jumping's not your thing, that's fine. You're still going to get a great workout. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back to the hand pull. This time kick your butt. If you like, stay here. Otherwise, let's pick up the pace. Still jogging and kicking that butt. Let's do a few more seconds here. Guys, remember, we're aiming to get between around 80 to 90% of whatever your maximum heart rate is. There's no need to go over 90%. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Come a nice wide stance, feet 11 and 1, come down, squeeze it up. I want you to squeeze the glutes at the top of the move like you're cracking a walnut. Squeeze and squeeze, come nice and low, keep the back flat. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Just shuffle on the spot or just step side to side. I'm going to show you the first move. We're just using a single hand weight for round 1. We're going to start with a narrow stand, weight overhead, jump down to a squat as we slam the weight down, or you're going to step into a squat, alternating sides. Grab your single hand weight, guys. Get into position. Here we go. So you're either going to jump down into the squat and then jump back up, or just step to your right and then your left. Make sure that it's not momentum swinging the weight, that you're deliberately bringing it down and up. Let your abs help you drive the weight up. 1 more down. Guys, weight in your left hand. Lunge to your right, knee up with a jump or a static knee up. Here we go. So lunge down and either jump it up or just a static knee up. Or if you like, you can even just tap it. So with your hand, we're going down to the foot, bicep to overhead press. A few more, guys. Keep those abs in. It's a core workout for the whole time that we're doing this today. Keep those abs engaged. Weight in your right hand. Lunging to the left. Here we go. Lunge it down, bicep to overhead press. Now you can either jump it, you can do a static knee, or you can just tap. If you don't have your balance, that's fine. You're still going to get a good workout. Come on, guys, a few more. 2, 1. Keep the weight in your right hand. Wide stance. Come up onto the ball of your right foot. We're going to squat it. Down, 2, 3, and lift the knee. Here we go. Up onto the ball of this foot. Come down, 2, 3. Raise the knee. Back to the ball of the foot. So we're coming down, pulsing for 3, and up. Down, 2, 3, and up. Try and come parallel to the floor with these thighs. 1 more. Switch hands. Weight in your left hand. Come onto the ball of your left foot. We bring the arm up as we come down. Get ready. Here we go. Down, 2, 3. Drive the knee up. Make sure that your back is nice and flat and tall. You're not hunched over. And up. 10 seconds. When you come down, come nice and high on the ball of this foot, the ball of your left foot. 1 more. All right, guys, my favorite. We're gonna do a rear lunge, I'm getting my legs mixed up. With your right leg, keep it here, and we're just doing a leg lift with a tricep extension. Sorry guys, that was really bad transition on my part. So we're lunging it down and then lifting and squeezing through the booty. Squeeze it up. I've got my foot slightly turned out because I feel the squeeze a bit better. So this time with your left leg. So I have my foot turned out almost on a small V when I do the raise, and I feel it more in the glute. Here we go. Bring it back. Raise the leg. Tricep extension. Make sure you're getting a nice squeeze of the booty and a nice squeeze of that tricep at the top of the move. Squeeze. Squeeze. After this, come down onto your mat. All right, guys, down onto the mat, into a forearm plank. Come down right away. Get into position. Get ready. Okay, push out on your elbows. Suck in the belly button. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your quads up towards your waist. Push back through the heels. Squeeze everything. Push out on your elbows. Squeeze in the tummy. Squeeze the glutes. Pull up the quads. Push back through the heels. Everything should be shaking. All right, guys. Let's go into round two. Grab a drink. First move of round two is simply going to be a high knee run with the hands behind the head, or just drive the knees up towards your chest. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. A high knee run, or if you like, just drive the knees up to the chest statically. But if you can, put the hands behind the head. If that's too uncomfortable, you can try it this way. Come on, guys. And then get your hand weights for the next exercise. 2, 1. Get that heart rate back up there. Hold the dumbbells by the head, wide stance. We're just doing kettlebell swing. Here we go. Squat it down, drive up. Now really focus on squeezing and pausing at the top of the move. You've got that walnut between your butt cheeks, and at the top, squeeze and crack it. Squeeze and crack. Come all the way down. All right, guys. This time, holding the weights in front of you. Come down, either jump or pulse and squeeze up. Here we go. Come down, jump or pulse and up. So down, you can pulse and up. Down, jump and up, or down, pulse and up. If the jumping's not for you, just pulse it. So down, pulse, squeeze. Squeeze, one more. All right, I got you out of that one. All right, guys, all the weight on your right leg. Left leg's going straight back. We're gonna do a reverse fly, knee up. Here we go. Leg comes straight back. Reverse fly, knee up. Back, reverse fly, knee up. If the knee up's too much, reverse fly, just tap. But I'm doing an upright row as I come out of that rear step. All right, guys. Woo. All the weight on your left leg this time. So the leg's coming straight back. It's not bending. Here we go. Step back. And then up. Step back, reverse fly. And then as we stand up, we're driving our body weight through this front heel and doing an upright row. If the knee up's too much, just tap. All right, guys, down on the ground. Come into tabletop. Hands can be facing out or forward. We're alternating single arm reach. Here we go, one arm and then the other. So really drive through the glute, the butt cheek of whatever arm is up in the air, if that makes sense. So you should feel it more in that glute of that arm. That really didn't make sense. All right, guys, hand plank. Right knee in, push back to downward facing dog. Here we go. Bring the right knee in and push it back. In and back. If that's too much, just stay here in plank and bring it back. In and back. Otherwise, push back to downward facing dog Just working out our shoulders a little bit more. 2, 1. All right, guys, switching legs. Left leg in and either back to downward facing dog, or you can just stay here and bring it back. Okay, here we go. Bring the knee in and back. Guys, after this, we are halfway through. 10 seconds. Keep those abs engaged. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Well done, guys. Halfway mark. Grab a drink and 1 hand weight. First move. Repeating round 1. Narrow stand. Jump it down and jump it up, or step it down and step it up. Here we go. Jump it down and up. So maybe you're getting tired in the second half and you don't want to jump anymore. That's fine. You may not need to do as much to keep your heart rate at whatever 80 to 90% of your max is. And try not to go over 90 because it doesn't feel very good. Weight in the left hand. Here we go, down and then up. Get ready, guys. Okay, lunge it down and either jump, do a knee up, or just tap. Again, in the second half, you may not need to do as much to keep the heart rate in the zone. All right, guys, switch hands. Abs in. Back up nice and tall. I can't speak, I've just got a point. Lunge to the left. Down and jump it. You know I love the side lunge. It's so good for the booty. You bring your body weight all the way over this lunging leg. 3, 2, 1. Guys, keep the weight in your right hand. Wide stance. Up into the ball of this foot. You're going to come down, 2, 3, and up. Here we go. On the ball of the foot. Bring it down, 2, 3, and up. So make sure that you're not hunching your shoulders. Keep them rolled back and down. This is a brilliant workout for this top part of the shoulder. And up. One more. Right, guys, switch it over. So we're really working out this part of the shoulder with this move. Abs are in, up onto the ball of that left foot. Here we go. Down, 2, 3, and up. Come all the way down. Drive the knee up as high as you're comfortable. Maybe it's just there, that's fine. Keep that back tall, guys. You're doing really good. We're on the second half. Okay, guys, weight back into your right hand. We're lunging back, static lunge, down, and then a tricep extension with a leg lift. Bring it back into a lunge. Here we go, down and up, down and up. I have this rear foot turned out a little bit because I feel it more in this glute squeeze. I squeeze and hold, squeeze and hold. This front glute's getting a workout, the back glute's getting a workout, and your tricep. Make sure you squeeze it and almost give your wrist a little flick at the top to engage that tricep. Here we go, step back. Okay, lunge and lift, lunge and lift. So squeeze that glute, squeeze that tricep. This time the rear leg is bending on the lunge. So bend it down and lift, down and lift. All right, guys, we're doing that RKC plank. So come into a forearm plank right away. Get in position. Up we come. Push out, out, out against the elbows. Engage the abs. Squeeze the glutes. Pull up the quads towards your midsection. Squeeze back. Push the heels back. Let's do it again. Push out. Squeezing the tummy. Squeeze the glutes. Pull up those quads. Push back through the heels. You should be shaking. All right, guys. Home stretch. Grab your 2 weights. Grab a drink. The first move is going to be high knee run, or high knee lift, which is what I really want to do right now. Here we go. High knee run, or if you like, just do the high knee lift, or if you need to, you can jog the arms if it's a bit more comfortable. Come on guys, last round, and then you're done. 5 seconds, abs in, 2, 1. Oh, I'm feeling it. Okay, hold your weights underneath their head, wide stance. We're gonna come down and squeeze. Here we go. Bring it down, squeeze that walnut. Squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. Be careful you're not just swinging, not wee. You're deliberately under and up. Nice and controlled. Down and up. Shoulders are back and down. Squeeze that walnut. All right, guys. This time, hold the weights at the chest level. We're gonna come down and either jump or pulse and squeeze it up. Here we go. Down, jump or pulse, squeeze it up. So down and jump and squeeze it up, or down, pulse, squeeze it up. Your choice. Squeeze. But either way, squeeze it at the top. That walnut's still in there. Crack it. One more. All right, guys. Catch my breath. All the weight on your right leg. Left leg comes straight back. Bend over, reverse fly, knee up. Here we go. Step it back, reverse fly. Either knee up with an upright row, or step it back, reverse fly, tap with an upright row. Either way, drive that weight through the front heel as you stand up. Drive it up. 2, 1. Guys, switch legs. We're on the home stretch, I promise. So stepping back, this time with your right leg. All right, step straight leg back. Reverse fly, knee up. Or tap. Make sure you're coming nice and low. My torso's almost resting on this front leg. So back, reverse fly, drive it up. Let's do one more reverse fly. Guys, weights aside. We're gonna do that single arm reach. Hands can either face out or forward. Drive up through one hand and then the other. Here we go. So drive it up. Drive up through the heels as well as the hands. So you really want to be squeezing up. Squeezing up. Come on guys, we're almost there. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, last 2 exercises. Hand plank, just watch. Right leg either in and back or in and downward dog. Here we go. So you can bring it in and downward dog. Single leg. Or if that's too much, just bring it in and tap it back. Or you can just hold a plank. If you're doing this, squeeze that leg up. Make that glute work a little bit too. So I'm squeezing the glute as I'm pressing back up through that leg. Left leg, guys. We're getting arms, we're getting glute, we're getting core. Let's go. Left knee in, squeeze it up and squeeze it up. Otherwise, bring it in and tap it back. This is the last exercise of the day, guys. Make it count. We're almost home. 5 seconds. Squeeze it. All right, guys, we are done. Well done. Let's put the left leg forward. Stretch through that right hip. Open it up, catch your breath. That's a good one today. Okay, right arm in front of the body, catch it with the left. Press back against this left arm so you're opening up your shoulder. And keep pressing through the hips. All right, guys, rock back into a hamstring stretch. Keep this front foot flexed. The back is flat. You're coming down as far as you need to feel it. And tap it out. We're stretching the hamstring. Okay, push forward again through that right hip. Right arm up, overhead. Press down as a tricep stretch. And if you like, lean over to the left. Nice and gently. Breathing. Doesn't matter how far you come in a stretch. Rock back into a hamstring stretch again. Doesn't matter how far you come, my nose is not going to make it down there. Some people it will. It just matters that you feel the stretch and it feels comfortable. All right, guys, switch it over. This time, open up that left hip. I can't talk. Left arm in front of the body, catch it with the right arm. So I keep my heart rate definitely close to 85 to 90% of my max the whole time I'm working out. Okay, rock back into a hamstring stretch. Keep this foot flexed. So remember, you work out your max by calculating 220 minus your age. That's your max, and then you want to take an 80 to 90% range of whatever that is, and that's your zone. Okay, push forward again through that hip. This time, left arm up into a tricep stretch. If you like, gently stretch over the right side of the body. Okay, rock back into a hamstring stretch. Once again, I've gone over in the stretching. I don't know how I do that every single time. I do the same stretches. All right, guys, just gently rock the feet in towards each other, bend the knees, slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Roll the arms back and forward. If you've got another second or two, let's just stretch out these quads. Okay, let's do the other side. Try and keep the knees close together. You don't want that leg out here. All right, stretch up and over one side of the body. We'll come to that armpit. And the other side. And then pull the arms back. Guys, thanks so much for working out. I hope you enjoyed it. Comments or suggestions, please leave them down below, and I hope to see you next time.